Well, tonight, parents in Uvalde want to know why the school district hired a police officer reportedly under investigation for her response to the shooting at Robb Elementary. UCISD fired Crimson Elizondo today after CNN published video of her saying she would have responded to the crisis differently if her own son had been in the classroom. Elizondo, then a state trooper, arrived at the school just minutes after the first gunshots. Tonight, KENS 5 has learned UCISD hired the ex-trooper to guard students even after DPS warned district leaders she was under investigation. Matt Houston has the story.
Outside district offices, Robb victims' parents escalated calls for accountability, even after UCISD fired newly hired Crimson Elizondo.
As much as I appreciate them doing what they did, she shouldn't have been hired in the first place, and somebody should have done a little bit more of an investigation or their background checks or following up on their previous employment.
But records obtained by KENS 5 indicate school leaders did some homework and still hired the ex-trooper. Acting Police Chief Mike Hernandez asked DPS about Elizondo for a pre-employment background check on July 26th. 2 days later, state officials told Hernandez they were investigating Elizondo for, quote, actions inconsistent with training and department requirements, though they didn't specify whether this was related to the mass shooting.
That school district had full information about the status of the person they chose to go ahead and hire, and it's up to the school district, not DPS, not anybody else, to have to own up to the poor decision that they made.
Join me, please.
The same week, UCISD confirmed it got DPS's warning. Superintendent Hal Harrell told grieving and uneasy families he'd picked 4 officers he'd like to hire. A selling point?
They're all from out of town. They look like very promising candidates, lots of years of experience.
3 weeks after that, Harrell announced 3 candidates accepted the district's job offer. Again.
These are officers that are outside of Uvalde that have applied from other communities, cities.
Harrell never named names, but Elizondo started soon after. Not only had she responded to the shooting at Robb, property records show she'd owned a home in Uvalde for 2 years. She worked the region as a highway patrol officer during that time, too. UCISD did not say they fired Elizondo simply because she responded to the crisis. Instead, they cited a comment she made outside Robb on May 24th, caught on body camera footage published by CNN. If my son had been in there, she said, I would not have been outside. I promise you.
The district today apologized for the pain that last revelation in particular caused. They also quietly announced, and for the first time announced, there is an independent investigator reviewing current UCISD PD officers' responses to the mass shooting. At least 4 of the officers wearing the school police department badge right now were also at Robb on May 24th. Macy's.
Thank you, Matt.